Oh hey, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. You can just call me Stent. You may be wondering why exactly we're back in Wutai. I mentioned before about this Turtle Paradise quest. It turns out that I had done all the requirements for it, found all the flies, but I've missed a very important step. Turtle's Paradise publicity flyers. Notice, Turtle's Paradise is now having a publicity campaign. Flyers will be posted all over the world, so make sure you look out for our flyers that say Turtle's Paradise. There's 6 in all. If you find them all, make sure to let the owner of the Turtle's Paradise know. You can win a prize. Give me a second. I think I forgot to actually, I knew I'd forgotten something. There we go. It's still on FF14. There we go. There we go. I knew I'd forgotten something. Just, give it a sec. What is this, the PS5? Oh, I certainly hope not. Is it actually, give me a there we go. Everything's back to normal. Happened to the new ball? You'll see it again soon. Yeah. I was about to say, back in Wutai because I forgot to actually trigger the Turtle's Paradise side quest. All I have to do is read them. Please don't take them down or rip them up. Aw. So earnest about it. Anyways, let's speak to this guy one more time. Because I think I've gotten all this stuff down for it now. What's the ground? You think it's all over? Congrats! You found all the flies for the Turtle's Paradise! Just congrats! No... Just... It's a bit jarring going from, is this the end of the world finally? How wonderful! Now here's your prize, just as we promised. Power Source, Guard Source, Magic Source, Mind Source, Speed Source, Luck Source. Mega Elixir. Please come again to Turtle's Paradise. We're looking forward to seeing you. Ah, so this is Turtle's Paradise. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna throw all these on Cloud because he's gonna be the star of the show. Congratulations! It's great to see you all here for this this final push, because realistically I think we only have 3 major fights left in the game. Gonna throw all these on Clued. I put all my stats into my left hand. I mean, I suppose you got it with giving up the art and whatnot, and I didn't mean to go in here. I was thinking I may as well show off the area where you can get the HP absorbed for Yuffie now that I know where it is. You just wait for these cats to get out of the way, then you have to press the A button there. I was initially confused about that, and I think you go this way, and there's and here's this next chest. I already got it, so you don't have to worry. Yep, cat room. I gotta say, Yuffie's portrayal in Rebirth makes sense with all these cats she has in her apartment. It is an apartment, just... Something like this in California must cost like 6-digit rents. Anyways. I may have done a little bit of grinding off stream. Just a little bit, and here's what we got to work with. Decided to go for a couple mime counters, not sure if those are going to be particularly useful or not. Cheapest California apartment. I got Phoenix and Final Attack, because I figured getting revived when you die would be useful. Then I just filled out with, obviously W item, HP pluses, and a counter attack. Not sure if that's going to be useful either. Not to mention I use a computer mouse. I think most people use a computer mouse. And of course you got Cloud, maxed out Knights of the Round, Magic Counter, Double Summon, HP plus, Magic plus, counter attack. Just, it's maybe a little bit overkill. I just want to make absolutely sure. And then of course I decided to bring Sif along for the raid one last time. Figured I owed him as much. It's laid out similar to Barrett, just MP plus. And I think that should be good for going up against Emerald Weapon. Now let's just head over to Wutai and pray. Because, needless to say, I have heard a lot of nightmarish tales about Emerald Weapon. And been jumped by him quite a couple of times during our adventures in the submarine prior. Now, however, it's time. Just gonna put a safe here. Best of luck. Well, I certainly hope it works out. Into the depths. Alright, where is this thing? I think that's supposed to be the underwater reactor over here. This is making me feel more nervous than if it was just here. Is he by the Gelnica? Is he by the Gelnica? May want to say it beforehand. I already did. Alright, is Emerald... Nope, Emerald is not by the Gelnica. This is making me nervous. While I was going through Disc 2 again, I very rarely saw Emerald Weapon floating around. So, oh, there he is. Just sort of chugging along there. Hey, buddy. Oh, I forgot. That's fortunate. I almost forgot. I almost completely forgot the most important piece. Sorry for cutting this off pretty abruptly, but I forgot there's one very important piece to this puzzle which I completely forgot about until now. Last time, I traded in a guidebook, which we got back in the underwater reactor, for an underwater materia, so let's see if I can find it. Let's see, MP+, W item, counterattack. I'm gonna get rid of this MP+, just so we can put underwater on, because for very important reasons which will become appropriate later. Also, yeah, may have leveled up a few materias during my off time. Wait, was underwater? Could have sworn underwater was in here somewhere. Mega all counterattack cover. Please tell me I didn't lose it. Counterattack, luck plus, long range, MP to MP counter. Mega all. Don't tell me. Could have sworn I'd already... Oh. I don't think I actually got the, Wait, did I? Just, well, yeah. Yeah, I, didn't know how much I needed to prepare for. So I figured I may as well, pack a fair bit. I could have sworn I had the underwater materia. Where is it? Please don't tell me at the end of everything I just don't have it. Do I have a guidebook still in my, my thing? Maybe that's it. I'm not seeing the... Oh yeah, I also got a whole bunch of these. I'm not seeing the underwater material, which is unfortunate. Okay, more powerful, no biggie, I can break God in half. You never know, I might still completely lose outright to Emerald Weapon, because of course I don't have the underwater material for some reason. Alright, let's just cross our fingers and hope this works out. Check your other characters. Yeah, they didn't seem to have it either. The reason this is important is because you have a 20-minute time limit while you're underwater. W summon Knights of the Round. Go for it. Just gonna throw this out as well, why not? I just figured it's you could probably also one-shot it with Kate Sif's slot machine limit break, but of course it's very rare that it happens. Anyways, Knights of the Round. Now we get to watch a cutscene where all the Knights Templar of the Heavens Ward come down to just completely smite him. And do quite a bit of damage in the meantime. It is a little bit worrying though, because of course I have to sit through this cutscene quite a few times, I think, just to get through this, because Emerald Weapon has, I think, the highest amount of health of any character, any enemy in the game. At 1,000,000. Also, here's Forden. And now, the final curtain! Yeah, that clock is just ticking down. Kinda nervous. I completely forgot to put up my... Also, yeah, counterattack. Figured that would be useful, just to throw in a little bit of extra damage. Feel compelled to sort of speed this up a little bit. Hold up. We've seen this before. Let's just, wait a second. Wait a second. If you speed up the game, it doesn't affect the clock? That seems odd. I think I may have, found a way to break this. Also, yeah, I think with Magic Counter, this is... I'm gonna burn through all these Knights of the Round summons real quick. Finally use that Mega Elixir. Would probably help if I remember to use Mime as well. Now, the reason I've equipped my materials, and again, I was gonna say the reason I've equipped my materials in such a fashion is because, from what I recall, Emerald Weapon has a attack which does damage depending on how many materials you have equipped. Quadra Summon, baby! I did not mean for this to... I did not mean for this to happen. It's like, how many Knights of the Round things can we have in one round? When will we eventually get to Kate Sif's Limit Break? Oh, here we go. Here come his eyes. I think most of his attacks... It was not my intention. I think most of his attacks also do away with your benefit, with your buff, so Big Guard wouldn't be much use here. And again... Yeah, I think maybe a little bit overkill. At least on the eyes. Because I know those have a... I think the mechanic behind the eyes is that the blue ones shoot lasers that reduce your health. What's that? Oh, you wanted more Knights of the Round? He just can't say no. But yeah, the yellow eyes shoot lasers which drain your MP. And it is potentially possible to abuse his AI somewhat. Come on, Kate. It's been ages since your limit break's gone off. You know what? Omni Slash. Let's go. Mime. Finally, his limit break goes off. Here, have an Omni Slash. I also got this off stream. Let's see how much damage this does. Bam, 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 bam. Look at him go. I think it would help if I... oh, is Kate about to fall down? Yep. Thankfully, I've also packed Phoenix. So when I die, I do even more damage. Can't believe I just summoned Phoenix randomly as one of Kate Sif's things. So bizarre. Also, this is probably not... yeah, it's not going to do much damage. I don't think my miming of Knights of the Round went as intended, unfortunately. It would probably help if I packed the sense as well, just so I could gauge exactly how we were going to manage. Mime. Anger Max. I think Emerald Beam's damage is percentage based, could be wrong. Kate Sif is probably one of the weaker characters in FF7. Oh, here we go again! Ah, summons used up. That's a shame. I guess now we're just focusing on limits. So anyway, he was in my main party at all times. Yeah. Funny how that works. What can I say? He's a lovable little dude. Let's go... ah, let's just attack. He's gotta keep the party up at all times. Oh! No, I was gonna say, it would have been amazing if we just got game over after all that. But yeah, Yellow Eye... probably shouldn't have taken that one out, because that could have been a fairly easy way of, oh wait, I didn't have control over that. That was counterattack. HP Shout also putting in a lot of work, I must say. Well, see, I brought a whole bunch of Megalixirs, so I can only hope that I get this done before I run out of time. I gotta say, though, these counters are really racking up numbers. Let's go again. I'm fairly certain he also counters if you use stuff like Ultima on him, but normal attacks seem to be doing the max damage anyway, so may as well. It would have been amazing. Oh! And of course he lands the final hits. You are the hero of this story, Kate Sif. Emerald Weapon. And for that, we get an Earth Harp. Let's go back and see what that does. Yep. Not quite how I expected this to end, but, honestly, that didn't seem quite so bad. I say, having, like, summoning, like, 15 Knights of the Round. But that's just the start. Emerald Weapon is arguably the nicer of the two super bosses. Let me just grab myself a tent. Now I gotta figure out how exactly I'm gonna go about sorting my party this time. So this, I'm gonna switch off the Zedric and go for Fire Armlets. I know that for certain. I think maybe take off Magic Counter, because I don't... well, that was funny. I think we could get better results with W Summon / Mime Antics, so... we'll probably take off the counters as well. Probably gonna have to look into what would be recommended for this, actually. Because this fight is tough. If I can fit... there it is. Yeah. It's gonna be a little awkward just moving, trying to get all my materials set up for Ruby Weapon. Because that's the next one. You can run into him after beating Diamond Weapon. Okay, so Mime. Gonna want another Mime on Tifa. You know, I think now might actually be a good time to start putting together more of the standard stuff I was using for Cloud earlier, so maybe not that. I definitely want a double cut, that's for certain. And maybe maybe a death... Nah, maybe not a death blow. Do I actually have an extra added cut? Let me have a look. It would be funny if I did. Nope, I think it's just on another character. Oh, never mind, there's added cuts. So double cut, HP plus, magic plus. We can take one of those off, I think. Replace it with the enemy skill. Probably not going to come into much use, but it's nice to have anyway. Yeah, the main reason I'm bringing along Tifa and Yuffie is because they both have access to the Minerva ban, which we stole off of... I also need to get rid of the Curse Ring. Yeah, nullifies fire, which is going to be useful. Drains fire attacks. Generally, just a lot of stuff which can help ward off fire is the main thing. Let's see, mostly just Mime. Maybe put up a... let's have a look here. Probably gonna put the long range back on. Where's my long range? There's my long range. And let's see, I think... Which one has reflect? Let me just check them. Let's actually check through these. So shield, I'm going to want the barrier. I'm gonna throw in an all materia. Not sure if this is gonna actually help out much, but I'm hoping it will. So, barrier all, enemy skill, magic plus, HP plus, double cut, double summon. That looks pretty good. Not sure if Power Soul is really going to do us much good. You know what? Considering I'm not going to be using Death Sentence for this, let's try out God Hand. God Hand usually considered Tifa's best weapon because if you look here, 255 attack percentage, which basically means Death Blow is guaranteed, which alongside the counterattack, the 4 times cut, the added cut Death Blow, I'm feeling pretty confident with regards to Tifa in this fight. Then again, I don't really know what to expect. Let's see, throat, luck plus, HP plus. What can I put on you to make you better? Probably another enemy skill. You know what, just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. Probably not going to do that much damage, but it would be fun nonetheless. Quadra Comets. But first, let's go and see what that whole Earth Harp is about. I believe Calm is over this way. The thing we used to have so much trouble with Midgar so far, now we're just here casually tackling Emerald Weapon. You really feel the progression. Also, yeah, not sure how I feel about Calm now having the Nibelheim music. Alright, I got your Earth Harp. Oh, it's the Earth Harp. Want to trade it for some Master Materia? I'm not being stingy either. I'll give you all 3 of them. How about it? Okay, then it's a done deal. Yeah, this guy just happens to have just some 3 of the most powerful Materias in the known universe. It's a 3-piece Materia set, and it's all yours. Master Magic. What's changed the past few days? Now, if you could just get the Desert Rose, Master Summon, and Master Command. These essentially give you all the command materials at your disposal, meaning I can probably finally get rid of Sense. Also, yeah, you don't need to master it at all. You just come as is. Master Command, let's throw that on. Finally get rid of that. Mega All Steel. Yeah, we can get rid of Steel as well. And throw. Meaning in theory, we should be able to put on a Final Attack Phoenix, because I completely forgot about that. Master Command over here. Final Attack Phoenix. Because I reckon we're going to need a few of these. You know what? This is probably not going to do me much good either, so Final Attack Phoenix as well. I'm really going to think about how I'm exactly going to deal with all the materials once we actually get done with all these, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, though, a little something we have to do first. A little bit of sneaky tactics going on. Gonna want to might find Death Blow. Okay, this isn't good. I was thinking, oh hey, I could probably just knock out all my characters here, but I guess not. Probably just gonna have to get rid of Double Cut for the time being. Let's put that... Magic Plus, oh yeah. Probably gonna need W item as well. I just remembered. Alright, let's try that again. The reason I'm doing this is because of certain mechanics with Ruby Weapon. I've heard it's ideal to go into the fight with just one character alive in your party at the start. But first, you need to die. Sorry, Yuffie. I say that and the fight is immediately over already. This is, didn't expect it to go quite, this poorly, unfortunately. Let's... It doesn't help that counterattack keeps I'm gonna take counterattack off just to make this easier. Counterattack is too good for this. Let's see, counterattack. Counterattack. Weirdly, I didn't actually equip Yuffie with counterattack, which is odd. I shall have to amend that later. Okay. I'm hoping at the very least this will be enough. Yeah. Needless to say, Tifa's had a very, very rough time throughout this whole thing, just being laden with tranquilizers, and now she's being killed by the person she's been trying her best to protect this whole time. It's an unenviable position. But at the very least, I do get to take out vengeance on Yuffie. This is what you get for stealing my materias. You probably should have thought about that the last time you did, shouldn't you have, Yuffie? Now look what's happening, now you're dead. How do you feel now? Okay. Probably in my best interest actually to put Final Attack Phoenix on Cloud in that case, so let's just do that. Let's see, Morph. We could probably get rid of Luck Plus for the time being. Counterattack back on, and Barrier Hole. Final attack in Phoenix, meaning May could just mess around with W item. Poor Yuffie, yeah. She should have thought twice before messing with me and my materials, I tell ya. Just thinking what else we can put on Tifa to make this funny. HP to... Nah, not HP to MP. That would be funny though. Probably also gonna get rid of Mega All for another double cut if I can find it. There we go. Just thinking, what else am I missing? Oh yeah, I'm missing a mime, silly me. There we go. Mime, enemy skill, mime, enemy skill. I think we should be good. Actually, can you actually apply Tranquilizer? Yes, you can. Gonna be super useful. Do I still... Yeah, I still have long range, so, cross fingers, really. Just, for a quick thing, I'm not entirely certain how long the final fight is going to be, so depending on how poorly or well this fight goes, I may end up doing some Gold Saucer afterwards, just to balance the time. Look, there he is, just wiggling in the desert over there. Cloud, you don't understand, I am the antidepressant. I thought that was my job, lass. I'm the one who's here trying to make you all not so depressed all the time. Alright, here we go. Should probably save closer to it, actually, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Just trying to think. I know there was some sort of strategy to this, but I don't remember. Just to use the... Alright, so let's just try our best. Eh? Yes, that was its head just poking out of the sand with its weird-looking flailing arms. There's a couple reasons why this fight is considered pretty difficult. First off, he's gonna put his little tentacles in the ground. Let's go right off the bat with the Knights of the Round, I think. Probably should have started off with something else. No matter. Oh yeah, probably should have started off with Dazers. Oh. At least this time we don't have to worry about any sort of time limits. I was gonna say the main reason Ruby Weapon is considered so tough compared to Emerald Weapon is, despite having 200,000 less health, it has the most defense of anything in the game at a ridiculous defense out of 480 compared to the maximum you can get with your characters, which is 255. Plus, the main reason I decided to opt to go into this with just one character is because he has an ability to just eject one of your characters out of the fight at will. And he won't do that if you only have one character alive in your party. Probably be best if I am laid off doing that again until the rest of the party is alive. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. If you use Knights of the Round, he just casually counters with Ultima, so this may be our first wipe, unfortunately. Now I know what I did wrong. Yeah, he also has a pretty high magic stat as well, so we can just end you like that. Oh. I almost forgot I just had Phoenix on hand, so... Crisis averted. Everybody's back on their feet and the real fight can finally begin. Which one has W item, please? Dazer. Mega Elixir. Then Mime. Mostly throwing out Dazers is because, weirdly enough, Ruby Weapon is susceptible to paralysis. Meaning if you paralyze him and then use Knights of the Round, he doesn't get a chance to throw Ultima off. Meaning you could just casually just throw out as many Knights of the Round as you need to, and then just... with basically zero consequence. And we get to watch this summon go on for even longer. I'm just gonna speed through this a little bit so we get to Forden. Pretty sure that's a Heaven's Ward spoiler, but it's still satisfying. That's at least what I know these fellas from. Probably. Honestly surprised that the boss is susceptible to early game ailment statuses. Yeah, it is kind of weird, but I guess it's just one of those obscure Achilles heel sorts of ordeals. Also, speeding through Knights of the Round does help a little bit. Oh, and now it's Yuffie's turn. Should probably also put up Reflect as well when I get the chance. Same FF. Sometimes the entirety of Kefka's character could be cheesed by a central character who knows a move called Entice. Yeah, I also saw that on your little fight with Kefka. And the fact that Entice also seemed to work on him as well, which was pretty wild to see. It's going to be interesting actually getting to play FF6 myself when the time comes. Oh! Here we go again! Obviously it's not as powerful as Clouds, but it's still Knights of the Round. I'm kind of worried though, because I know there's a glitch with this fight involving the tentacles and back. Oh yeah, he finally got Ultima off. There we go. And I'm thinking, yeah, just get rid of those tentacles real quick, please. Also reflect. Hopefully that does something. Yeah, just shoot the tentacles! Don't think there's really much to be said at this point. Just, it's gotta be a hell of a show for the Gold Saucer. Just seeing all these knights just dancing around this massive weapon. You think that wouldn't be a problem for the Gold Saucer, actually? Just knowing that there's this city-leveling weapon just casually hanging around outside, just poking his head up from the sand doing a weird little noodle motion. Well, kind of wonder what actually compelled Ruby Weapon to come over to this desert area in the first place. Is it the actual desert part, or does he just like games? I'm a little precarious now because I'm kind of worried that I might... Oh. Well, never mind then. There goes Ruby Weapon. I was thinking there was some sort of glitch where if you killed him without killing the tentacles, then you'd just be stuck in limbo, but, yeah, I guess not. Time to go and throw in this Desert Rose. Which I suppose is kind of apt. Wasn't sure what's the correlation between Ruby Weapon and roses, but of course, different shades of red. Let's see what we get for defeating the hardest boss in the game. Oh, it's a Desert Rose. Want to trade for that chocobo over there? What chocobo? How about it? Okay, then it's a done deal. Oh yeah, he just casually has a gold chocobo in his house. It's a chocobo. Take it. It's yours. Guess it's time to go off on a journey for the souls of my departed friends. Additionally, acquired a severe gambling addiction in the 7 days that he was released. In fact, the reason you're fighting him is because you trespassed his underground casino. Yeah. Yeah, we, for our troubles of beating the hardest boss in the game, we get... It's like my stables... looks like my stable's full. No! After all this time! Yeah, I can't believe it after all this time. I don't even have room in my stable. What is this madness? But, yes, the reward for defeating the hardest enemy in the game is a gold chocobo. I must turn you into nuggets. As in, like, the gold kind? I'm just thinking, I'm pretty certain I have 8 stables available. Did I not order 8? I'm fairly certain I bought 8 off of you, old man. Oh, it's 6. Okay. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. So, guess we're just gonna have to say goodbye to one of our chocobos. Welcome. Releasing chocobos. What chocobo are you gonna let go? We're gonna get rid of this one. Run free, my friend. And now we have one of each different color of chocobo, with normal, green, blue, black, and gold. Yeah, I will admit, considering you most likely had to get a gold chocobo in order to beat Ruby Weapon, considering you most likely used Knights of the Round for this, it is definitely a bit of a disappointing reward. I'm just thinking that... I know you mentioned off-stream, though, about me possibly going through a new threat. So I was just thinking, it probably would have been cool if, as an additional reward for beating Ruby Weapon, you also got Masamune for Cloud. Just wondering what I'm gonna call this chocobo now. I'm just gonna call him... Just gonna call him Ruby, just to indicate that, yes, this is the Ruby Weapon chocobo. So, that's the super bosses, and we still have no idea how long the, all the stuff I'm gonna need to do for the end of the game is gonna be. So, who's up for some gold saucer? Also thinking I probably need to organize everybody's materials as well, so... I'm gonna do that as well. First off, let's get rid of... Just thinking, who am I gonna put the W items on at this point? I'm thinking... Gonna put these on Barrett. Kind of funny, but... Ooh, that actually reminds me. You know what? You know what? This is probably going to be pretty funny, but let's see. Let's get rid of that. Let's go all the way down here to put on... Oh, I only have one Master W summon. Should I just put this on as well, just for the heck of it? I don't know. I think we'll just put on W Magic. W item, mine, nah, let's not put on mine. Cover, sure, and we'll give him the quad comment. That seems more apt to the Kate Sith, don't you think? Let's see, enemy skill. Also gotta think who I'm gonna throw all these other enemy skills on. Counter, mime counter. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I know it's... Mime and counter, the reason I have so many is because, from what I've heard, they are, especially if you put them on Cloud, the kitty cat throwing meteors. Mime and counter, when used with Cloud's Omni Slash, is technically the highest damaging attack in the game, where you can just throw off like 8 Omni Slashes one after another, but... I think, especially considering there's not really much else in the game, that's a little bit overkill. Could probably have gotten rid of one of these Chocobo lures as well, honestly. Let's see, W Magic. Let's put on the Master Summon as well, why not? Just put it on, if I can find it. Attack, revive, comet, mega all, HP plus, restore all. Probably gonna want to put that back on Cloud. HP to MP skill, yeah. I put that on because I thought it would be funny, but I think I'll probably get rid of that. So, W magic, and on Edward, we're just gonna put the Master Magic and Master... Master Magic and Master Summon. Which does remind me, Master Summon and... If I can scroll all the way up here, Master... Master Magic. Suppose before we go to the Gold Saucer proper, there's something else I forgot to mention. About the Master Materials, you can technically get more of them if you come all the way back over to Cosmic Canyon. Cosmo Canyon, I keep forgetting. Keep mixing it up. Just run all the way over here. It's gonna disable encounters for the time being. It's not as though we're gonna be specifically running into anything on the way over here. Yeah. It's kind of sad coming back here after what happened to Buchenhagen. Let's go visit Buchenhagen. Let's see if he's doing okay. Yeah, needless to say, definitely does feel quite sad coming here now. In we go. We venture in here. Go back up into the observatory. Get Cloud. There we go. It's kind of weird coming up here on our own this time, but if we walk over to the huge materia, it's glowing strangely. Get closer. Leave it alone for the time being. It's glowing strangely. Get closer. Huge materia emitted a gentle glow. The color, it's the same as magic materia. Magic materia blend. All maximum level magic materia will be blended. Maximum level magic materia has been lost. Received 1 master magic materia. Yeah. Essentially, if you have one of each of the mastered materials of a certain type, you get 1 master magic materia. 1 master materia of that type. Full materia blend? No. Huge materia, get closer. Emits a fire got this color. It's the same as summon materia. Summoned materia blend. Fortunately, I had a spare Knights of the Round, so it's not too much of an issue. And so I have the... Yeah, I think I have the prerequisites for Master Command as well. Huge materia emitted a quiet glow. It's the same as command materia. Full materia blend? Nope. Huge materia. Yeah. Unfortunately, the only one that doesn't have the master materia is the blue one. Then again, that's the same one you get Bahamut 0 from, so it's not too much of a loss. Also means that I have a lot more space now in my materia slots. But at the same time, it means I'm also down a materia... down on mine materia, which is kind of unfortunate. I'll just put the Z-Trish on it, because I don't think Cloud's specifically going to need it in the near future. Really going to have to think long and hard about what exactly I'm going to do with all these. Also, could have Wait, did I not have room for... Oh, that's embarrassing. I didn't have room for the master materia, I think. I have so many materias! Here we go down to the bottom. That's kind of... Oh. That's why it actually gave me the choice of doing so. I thought it did it automatically. Alright, let's just do it again. Get closer. Blend them. Blend them. Received another Master Summon. Get closer. Let's do it again. Kind of surprised I actually managed to get all the prerequisites materials for this. I thought I would have at least missed one. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, in terms of command materials, I still keep my double cuts, which is nice. Received Master Command Materia. Yeah, go back down, and we'll finally do this properly, and then we can go to the Gold Source for a little bit. Again, no idea how long the ending's gonna take, so I'm hoping that it won't take too long. Okay. Master Magic. I think, yeah, I have another Quattro Magic, so let's put that on there as well. Why not? Let's lay it on there. Obviously gonna want my my double cut as well. Double cut, enemy skull magic plus. Just wondering what I'm missing at this point. Oh yeah, I don't have Destruct on. Oh, that's fine. I have Master Magic, so it's not too big of a deal. Guess that means I'll just have to throw on Odin again. Hello, old friend. I'm also down a death blow. I just... So many materials I worked so hard for are now just gone. Yeah, that should be plenty. Just gotta put Power Soul back on. And then everything will be right in the world. Just gotta think in terms of what else I need for Cloud. Just thinking back to when I went through the battle square. If we have time, I'll probably go for that as well. Let's see. Battle square, battle square. Enemy skill, double cut, and I think... Nah, I don't think I want a Master Command on Cloud. Let's go with... If I still have one of these. Also realized there isn't a huge materia of the purple materia either, which is kind of odd. Mega All... Probably not Mega All. Let's go... Luck Plus. A double cut, enemy skill, counterattack HP plus, final attack. What should I put as final attack, I wonder? Let's probably take that off of Cloud. Let's put that on Kit Seth. Why not? Do I have a revive still? I do have a revive still. Let's use that. Could be useful. Enemy skill, Master Command, Steel as well. Let's... Just wondering what I should put to go with Steel as well. Maybe Sneak Attack? Nah, I don't think Sneak Attack would work. Funny thing is you can probably put Sneak Attack with Knights of the Round. If you really wanted to go that route. Counterattack, HP plus. Probably gonna put a luck plus on her as well. And a speed plus. Probably a W item as well, that seems fitting for Tifa. Double cut slash roll, cover, nah, counterattack, nah. It's tricky. Got so many directions I could go with this. I'm probably thinking... Just realized I don't have a morph materia anymore either. Sense... What? You know what? Double steal. Just to be funny. Just realized a lot of the materials I had on Edward are gone as well, so... Let's just, pile them back on, just so we can see the added effects. Ultima... Restore, let's see, final attack. Had revive on there initially. Comet, quad comets. Mega all HP plus. I think this is probably just where I put on MP plus and Magic plus and just call it a day. Just really going on it all in with the magic with Vincent. MP plus. Imagine if the game had material on. Oh, I'd love that. That would be fantastic. Let's see. You have an enemy skill. Let's give Meowth the other enemy skill. Why not? Makes more sense than cover. Well, let's take revive, counterattack, double magic, W magic. Just realized that Kate doesn't even have that much magic to use. Let's put Master Summon on him instead, yeah. Let's go double... You know what, let's put W magic on there. Just so I can have, like, all the comets all the time. W Summon, I have another Knights of the Round. Let's put that there. Double cut, HP plus long range. You don't need a long range, what are you talking about? Long range. Just thinking it. If this game did have material orders, that would just be the most useful thing ever. W item, enemy skill, MP plus, HP plus. Do I have another W item, I wonder? I was gonna say W summon would be funny, but I, guess not. Oh yeah, I was looking for Master Command, wasn't I? Enemy skill. Here we go, Master Command. Just figured that would be, fitting for Kate Seth, or maybe... Yeah, that seems to make a bit more sense to me. Okay, Meowth seems to be done. Master Command, double cut, counterattack cover, look plus, HP plus, long range. I'm just thinking maybe Zadric would be the best to put on... the best to put on Sid here, actually. Yeah, let's put an Ultima on you as well. I've heard at the very least is supposed to be good at, let's see, final attack, added effect, elemental, HP absorb, MP absorb, MP turbo. I just realized, I think, Kate... Pretty sure Limited Moon actually does more damage depending on how much, MP you have, so maybe not that one. This is kind of tough. Not entirely certain what I want to put on on Red 13. Maybe it would be best if I put the other... Just thinking how I want to organize my Z-Drakes. Probably thinking Cloud could probably make better use of the Mistile. I think we're just gonna have to leave Cosmo Canyon and just sort this out. As we head over to the Gold Saucer finally, just... You know, we're gonna have a little fun messing around in there, then finally just wrap it up with, the final fight against Sephiroth, because that's all that's left. Alright. Let's see, equipment. Okay, so Kate Sif can use the escort guard. I was wondering about that. Okay, we'll put the Shinra Alpha. You know, Precious Watch. Put the Z-Drake on you. Z-Drake on you. Because I'm pretty certain Dell also does damage depending on how much MP he has, so, you know, let's throw an MP plus on here as well, why not? May as well. Just for old time's sake. I was thinking it probably would have been better if I'd sorted a little bit of this out off stream, but ah well. Give the rest of you mistiles, which I think at this point are the best of the aside from the Z-Drakes, the best equipment in the game overall. Now we have a little bit more to work with. So luck plus, HP plus, MP plus. What else can I put on here? Magic Counter Ultimate could be pretty funny, I'm thinking. I already put my Best Restore on Vincent, so that's a no-go. Contain, Destruct, Shield. Maybe Shield? Then again, I have Big God, so I don't think, I haven't actually tried out Shield, so I'm not entirely certain how good it actually is. We'll put an MP Absorb on that, because why not? Aside from that, though, do I actually have an added cuts I can use? Could have sworn I had one just that I put on... yeah, added cuts. I don't think I have a spare Death Blow, though. Not one which is leveled up, at least. Added cut Death Blow. That's a bit of a shame. Yes, give me an enemy skill. Probably put Morph on her just for the sake of it. Probably just gonna have to make do with Unmastered Materia as the horror. And then I'm thinking... nah, not dumb. You know, I'm gonna put a let's see, a Mega All. Do you have counterattack? Yes, you do have counterattack. Oh, it's Rasu. You should have a counterattack as well. Oh, these ones aren't leveled up. That's a pity. Slash All, why not? By the time you're done material sorting, it'll be time to go fight some. Yeah, that's what I was sort of worried about. This is all the time in the world. Long range on... That's 2 long ranges. Who else needs a long range? Long range... Roll a little long range on you. Preemptive, that seems fitting for you. I'll just throw that on there. Chocobo lore, why not? Enemy lore, why not? Enemy lore, why not? Speed plus. Speed plus. How's Cloud do? I was gonna say, how's Cloud doing on MP? Not all that great by the looks of it. Let's give you a MP plus. There we go. I'm just gonna stick with that. I'm sure if by the time we get to Sephiroth, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I didn't realize there are actually Transformers in this part of the map. Alright, gold saucer time. Nice thing... I was gonna say the nice thing is I'm pretty certain without Ruby Weapon there I can actually go into the gold saucer. But then I remembered. The little settlement actually around the gold saucer here, that's just Corel Prison, so I don't think... It's kind of a shame you can't actually land the High Wind on the gold saucer. Like, there's no landing pad or anything, you just have to go all the way over here to Corel. And take the monorail. I think for this, I'm just going to gloss over the Chocobo races, because I did a fair bit of that off stream. Quite a bit of that. Yay, balance. And here we are on the true endgame of Final Fantasy VII, the Gold Saucer. I think, first of all, yeah, let's go to the Chocobo Square. Let's do at least one Chocobo race before we're out of here. You want to ride? Let me register. Which one? We'll go for gold, because that's the one I've been racing with most. Then I'll register this S-rank Chocobo. Yeah, I did a lot of racing in... Well, yeah. Which one do you want? The long course or the short one? Short. Good luck. The fun fact is, I've noticed... Oh, I just realized I didn't use hero drinks throughout any of those fights. Oh boy. No matter, though. Fun fact from my experience with Gold Sauce, I'm pretty sure you can have members of your party actually partake in the Chocobo races in your stead. Like, I know Sid is one. Okay, Teo isn't here, so this would probably just be a walk in the park. And I actually figured out what the cheese is. You gotta hold down both the right bumper and the right trigger. Then you just restore over time, unless you're going full pelt like me, in which case, yeah. Quite the stark contrast compared to the Chocobo race, which I partook back in the Corel Prison arc. Let's just blast through here. Yeah. And now we just have to wait for the entire rest of the pack to catch up. Kind of makes me wonder whether or not there should be a rank above S. I won! Let's see, GP. Yeah, that's a sneak attack materia, which I already got, which basically allows you to use, I believe, any command at the very start of a fight, meaning you can, in fact, just use sneak attack and a summon, as I already mentioned. 300 GP. I think after this we'll go for the long course just to showcase that one off. Go for the long one. Let's see. Kind of weird we're not seeing Joe and Teo here. Teo being a black chocobo, which, much like in the tradition of Chow races, is a one of the tougher contendees in the entire race. To the point where he has stats that go far beyond any chocobo which you will likely ever see. He starts off somewhat slow from my knowledge and then just gets really fast towards the end, meaning you really have to pull out as much of a lead as possible before he can catch up and just overtake you. At least that's the comparison that came to my mind when I first bumped into Teo. He's very distinct as the only rider who is wearing a hat, and it's kind of unnerving to actually see him on full display in the fight, and yeah. That's the chocobo races. I've already done most of the grinding off stream, so we'll just leave it there. And our reward this time is sprint shoes. I don't think I actually got those. Yeah, let's take the sprint shoes. Also, as a fun fact, for beating Teo and Joe 10 times in the chocobo races, you get one of each of the equivalent items, one of which being the fittingly named Cat's Bell, which just restores HP as you walk, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. And sprint shoes, which automatically puts you in haste. That's pretty neat. But then again, I have big guard. Right, let's do the speed. Let's do the I haven't actually done this coast yet because I haven't really had the need to. I think we'll just do this once just to showcase it off. Yeah, that's my GP. We should be fine. This attraction costs 10 GP. Pay up. Thank you. It's time to go on a roller coaster ride. I'm quite curious to see how this goes. Oh, the whole party's getting involved. Oh, this is gonna be fun, lads. I love this one. Okay, so it's just a oh, it's just like the coaster thing in 14's gold source, except you have a power meter. It's gotta go. Welcome. I'm sure the targets will be a bit more apparent when we actually get round to them. In your own time, game. Okay, you just gotta shoot the ghosties. If you can actually aim at them. I will admit I may not be the best at this, in all honesty. Just, gonna try and enjoy this the best I can. Beep, 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 beep. It's probably best if you just tap it. That way you don't run out of energy as fast. Alright, this doesn't seem too bad. Just takes a lot of trial and error, I suppose. Probably not going to get any sort of high scores here, but just figured it'd be nice to showcase. I don't think I've actually ever seen this before, to be honest. I've seen a lot of stuff with the chocobo races and the battles square, but never anything like this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna you can shoot the stars. Isn't this just amazing, lads? And then the rest of them are just asleep in the cab. Okay, so you just shoot all the things. I can't help but feel that just tapping is kind of cheating. If I can just quickly destroy stuff and rack up points, but Maybe that's intentional. Oh, big balloon, big balloon. Get the rocket! This kind of reminds me of Pokemon Snap in a way, where you have to really sort of pay attention to try and get all the real sort of cool bonus point stuff. Also all the various different locales you go through. You really gotta pay attention. Really gotta practice this a whole bunch and see what's ahead. To know what's ahead. Oh, gotta shoot the, disco saucer. Ah, oh, it's gone. Come on, I gotcha, I gotcha! Come on, I can... Ah, that's a shame. I'm guessing that one gives you, like, massive score. Hey, Julian, no problem. Gotta shoot the fast-moving thing! And it's already over, that's a shame. No high score, unfortunately. Whoa, you're bad at this, Cloud. Score is 19... yeah. Fairly certain you get bonus stuff if your score is beyond 3,000. Like, I think you can get a funny umbrella weapon for Aerith. Hey, John. I think next we'll go into the Wonder Square. Back where this all started. I'm fairly certain with all the GP I've got, I can hand them in for certain prizes. Let's do that first. Before trying out the games proper. Okay, exchange GP for prizes here. So first, so golden tickets. I think those are free entries to attractions. Oh, and I think it's bypassing the 30 gil lifetime ticket you need in order to get in here. So we're just going to ignore that and just go for the 500 GP award, which is a carob nut. That would have been real nice when I was raising gold chocobo, but again, you can just steal them off of enemies, so it's not exactly the most riveting of awards. 1000 GP, the Gil Plus materia, which if you're going for the 99, if you're going for the Gil Cap achievement, then that's probably useful to have. And for the last one, the 2000 GP prize is EXP Plus materia. When I'm already level 99. That one's not so good. Okay, let's try out some of the games. Arm wrestling. One game equals 100 gil. I don't want to talk to you, miss. I want to try out the arm wrestling. There we go. Try it. Try it, sumo wrestler. Mash this consistently. Okay, go! Oh. I think I pressed... I think it's... Huh. Is it X or is it circle, I wonder? Let's try that again. I have plenty of gil. Okay, so I don't think it's circle. Let's try that again. Sumo... Come on! Okay. Let's try out the other one, because I think that might be the super tough one. Let's try this one. Nope. Not sure what's going on with that. Super Dunk. Let's try this. Hold to gain strength. Try it. Not sure if that actually did it. Let's try it again. Pretty sure sumo is rigged. Probably. I'm fairly certain this is technically one of the best ways to get GP, but you obviously need to practice a lot in order to get the timing down. We'll try it one more time. One more time. Yeah, you really got to get the timing down for this. Alright, that's enough. That's enough of that. Let's try out... I'm fairly certain there's a... try again. Try again. Yeah. It's a problem. I know I have it. Let's... Fairly certain there's a fighting game you can partake in here. Wonder Catcher. Let's try this out. Received a potion. Okay, I guess that one's entirely luck-based. Maybe the fighting arena is in the next floor? Here we are. I think this is it. Obviously, we have the bikes, which we went through. Crystal Fortune. I think I made the mistake of not going through this throughout the entire game. Get the Sonic plush. I'm not sure they stock those here. Try it. Crystal Fortune. Never give up. Fairly certain there's changes throughout the game if you come here at certain points. Okay, we've already done Mog House. We're not going to do that again. Sure, unusual one staying here with all that's going on, so I guess that makes two of us, huh? Yeah. Suppose them's the breaks. I'm impressed. Thanks for the show. Here, take this. Oh, I think this is when I went through this the first time. I didn't realize it actually gave you GP. I thought it was just, oh, story. Fairly certain you could... Oh, submarine game. Left turn, right turn, dive, rise. This is just to retry the... Let's try level 1. We've already done the Mako... There we go. I may have forgotten the controls a little bit. Trying to remember what the shoot button is. I think I might have forgotten the objective already. This is kind of awkward. Where is... Okay, so you can just fly about like this. Okay. Switch is to fire, I think. There we go. There we go. Just gotta destroy the enemy submarine. Submarine is dead. So yeah, you can basically redo all the mini games you've done in the past. Like I think the snowboarding one is here as well. Come on, I got you, I got you. I don't think you can actually, oh, there we go. We'll just, quit out of that for now. I want to see if I can get the thing to work. I was fairly certain you could get this fighting thing to work, just not entirely certain as to how. Maybe it's in another part of the game, who knows? Could have sworn there was a fighting thing you could do in the center part here, but I guess not. Alright, I think I've exhausted that possibility, so... I think it's time. I've done enough tomfooling around. It's kind of a shame about the underwater material still, but... Regardless, I've had my fun here. It's time to go and save the world properly. Because I don't think there's anything else for me to do here. It's up to us to beat Sephiroth and take down Umbrella. That's just the sort of line reading that immediately comes to mind when you said that, Vel. Just, it's up to us to take down Umbrella I'm just thinking, it would be interesting if I actually went and played through the Resident Evil games at some point. I've seen playthroughs of them, but never actually played through them. Figured they were never really my my thing. That was the intent. Haha. Feels like I've just bumped into more and more people who just seem to really like the Resident Evil games. Alright. Should probably save beforehand, actually. You know, just to make it official. I'm thinking that it would be nice if there was actually a save point in the High Wind. I guess now we're just gonna have to go and find some place to set her down. Like right outside the Chocobo Sage's house. I'm sure he won't mind. Icicle area, and the last time, let's put together the main three. Put them all in back because they have long range. And away we go. You know, it's kind of weird. Despite all the grinding I had to do in order to get to this point, I'm still gonna miss this game. Additionally, as we're going down into the depths, there is one thing which has sort of, intrigued me a little with regards to this game. Trying to remember, I think there was a thing out there which separated this game into 4 acts. Trying to remember the name of it. Basically, this game, as far as I'm aware, was split up into 4 acts with, let's see here. Just a story playback, it says. Split up into 4 acts, the first one being, as far as I am aware, Banner of Revolution, which just covers all the stuff in Midgar. Basically where Remake ends. Then there's the second one, which is Pursuit, which the second act, which is named Pursuit, which is basically all the stuff from the Nibelheim flashback all the way to Cloud giving the black materia to Sephiroth at the in the Northern Crater. So that's a big chunk of the story right there. Then there's Act 3, which for some turmoil, which for some reason just covers all the stuff between Cloud being missing from the party after Northern Crater to Cloud getting his true memories back in the live stream and rejoining the party, which, especially compared to Act 2, seems weirdly short for an act. And then there's Act 4, which is Decisive Battle, which goes all the way from the submarine fight all the way to the end of the games. So, I can't help but feel, given how long Act 2 was, that it surely would make sense for Act 3 and 4 to be consolidated into one bigger act. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Interesting, yeah, I thought so too. Just trying to remember the actual source of it. Oh, there we go. Ultimania Omega. I think that was the name of it. Also trying to remember exactly how to get down from here. Guess I'm just gonna have to go back to the very start. And if Act 3 makes sense ending it there, but it certainly is short compared to the rest of Destructive games. Yeah. It definitely... The whole thing with Cloud getting back his memories really does seem like an act closer, but at the same time, it is super weird it being so short compared to the others. Like, I could see, the end of Act 2 just being the sort of low point, and then Act 3 being a slow boil, picking up the pieces before getting the strength back together to finally resolve the crisis, but then again, I didn't write this game, so... Remake is following the same structure with Rebirth ending immediately after the end of Disc 1. That's the weird thing. You'd expect, you know what, I think for this we're gonna go through the ribcage again. That seems like fun. That seems rather climactic. Yeah, the weird thing is, Act 2 ends, like, part of the way through Disc 2. So it sort of feels like Rebirth isn't really. It's just more so... Realistically, it feels like there should be like 4 Final Fantasy remakes in that case. 1 for each of the discs, with 2 and 3 just sort of being consoled together because, of course, there isn't really much content on Disc 3. The majority of the disc is comprised mostly of FMV. Before the Rebirth with Emerald Cloud giving the black materia to Sephiroth the Northern Crate. Yeah. Where Act 2 ends. That does seem like the natural place to end it. But I suppose not. Let's see how powerful our team is now. I forgot to put the curse ring on Tifa again. Let me just quickly do that. Obviously, we're gonna go through this with the cursed rings. It's been with us throughout all this time. I couldn't bring myself not to carry through with it. But here we go. Just you gotta wonder exactly what ribcage this thing is. Is it like the other Midgar Zomar that Sephiroth killed at the start of the game? Did he just take its skeleton and make this cool looking staircase? It's probably not it, but I can't help but feel that that's just the one thing I can think of which might resemble something with this sort of bone structure. Alright, everyone else is here. Not really anything else left for me to do, I think, so this is it. Let's just get this over with. This is it. Alright, this is the last dance! We finally made it here. Well, shall we get going? Being with you all isn't so bad. It feels like we made it as far as we can. Well, point of no return, fellas. Let's go. Alright, everyone. Let's mosey. Damn, again? Stop saying it like a wimp. Can't you say, move out, or something? Now back to my favorite tracks of FF7. Move out. What? Look at the number. Oh my god, look at the number. Smack, they're coming out in full force. Shinji, you go first. Okay, I'm going alone. Shut up! Won't do us any good if they won't back you. Big Smoke's right. You take 2 of us with you and go first. Rest of us will catch you later. Is this like a practice run before the final battle? Oh, we've had plenty of practice runs, Tifa. Yeah, a major practice run. I'm fine with that. It's probably more fun than meeting Sephiroth down there. This might be a fun pastime. My god, they're coming! They're right on the floor next to us. I'm guessing this is like monsters. Should you hurry up and make up your mind? I've already made up my mind. Let's go, fellas. Team Avalanche. All of you. Later. Yep, later. I was thinking it would have been nice to bring Kate Sif all the way down to the end with us, but Sephiroth sending some high-level monsters your way, I'm sure we'll be fine. Ooh. This track. This funky background and seizure platforms. And super tough monsters like Iron Man, I think. At least I'm fairly certain this enemy is named Iron Man. Doesn't really matter though. Fun fact. This area chugs on the PS1 version. I can certainly imagine all this stuff going on. It's like the PS1 can't take it. It's too much. This game is just pulling out all the stops and this poor little console is struggling to handle it. Oh, so yeah, 4 times cut. I think we should be good. Let's keep going. Is there anything here aside from... Oh, these things again. I forget the name of them, but I remember them being quite annoying in 14. Also, kind of whether the background just stops moving in the battle screen, but I guess that would just... I'm guessing the PS1 couldn't handle that as well. Genova's playing on the last push? Yeah. I noticed that as well. It's just a generally nice touch. It's like we gotta make it all the way down to this little central area with more zombie dragons. You have nothing you can put in our way, Sephiroth. I think we're getting close to the end. As he keeps just throwing up Iron Mans. Yeah, I did a little research. I'm pretty certain this enemy is literally named Iron Man, which is pretty funny, just with all the Marvel parallels. Anyways, I think we're here. This is it. Where are we? What's that? Mario, what are you doing here? Genova? It's coming. Alright, first of the final bosses, Genova Synthesis, which looks like Killy Sun's thumbnail. I'm just gonna hit him with Knights of the Round. Because I think something special happens when you do this. Yeah, we've already seen this before, I'm just gonna fast forward for all of it. Final curtain. Oh, he's dead already! Yeah, definitely seeing a lot of FMVs here. And a lot of stuff that looks fairly similar to, the Smash arena. But I'm free falling. That theme seems so natural. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, I can imagine this is gonna go basically a lot like that, and this is a freaky looking area. Light. A light. Is this light holy? Kinda getting Gygas flashbacks here. Ah! Dell? God damn it, so we're all here? Ugh! Hey, Sephiroth. Sephiroth! Ugh, is this Sephiroth's power? My body. I can't control my body. Ugh. My, like, front legs, my hind legs, my tail's about to get ripped off. This is definitely not good. He's way out of our league. I don't know if I can go on. Shinji. Shinji. Ugh. Ugh. There. It's there. Shinji? Holy is there. Holy materia is shining. Maria's prayer is shining. Holy Maria. It's not over yet. This isn't the end yet. Obviously, we're going with, just sticking with the main three so far. Split into 3 groups. So I'm thinking, we leave the 2 optional ones on their own. Okay, then you, Kit, Seth finally coming into play, and Dell. And you can also equip them however you want, but I've already done that in advance, so... Sorry, Edward. I should probably actually give you... have an X potion to make up for it, okay? Let's go, everyone. No way we're gonna lose. Hey, Tommy. I'm gonna, like, see it through to the end for their future, instead of, like, the planet. I don't, like, understand now, Grandpa. That's, like, my mission. I won't, like, let the life stream of the planet wither away. Maybe I shouldn't have come. I don't need materia any... Nope, I still want it. This and that and everything, mine, and I'm not gonna give any up. Maria's memories. Our memories. We came to tell you. Our memories. Come, planet. Show us your answer. It's kind of weird that Sephiroth hasn't said a single word this entire time. And Sephiroth, to the settling of everything. Yeah, I can definitely see why the FMVs took this, needed a disc free just for so many FMVs. Think about the sequence of the 5 targets. I'm just gonna hit everything. If a part dies, it changes to a different party. I'm fairly certain one of his moves is technically bugged, I think. Could be wrong. Also, when you use Knights of the Round on the previous... I'm gonna start off with... I keep forgetting we still have Big Guard. Favorite track in the whole game, eh? Head portion B, dead. Never saw this form of him? Worried about the other members? Yeah, a little. Gonna change over to Kate Seth leading the charge. Let's do this! Cause more memory! I'm fairly certain you have to beat all the different parts of it in order to beat his core. At least, fairly certain that's how it goes. Fun fact. Ooh, I love fun facts. As I hit him with one of the weaker limits in the game. Go for it! Oh, head portion dead. Worried about the others? Yes, yes, yes. This version of Sephiroth was translated to Bizarro Sephiroth. Yeah, I know that at the very least. W Magic, let's throw up an Ultim. You know what? Comet 2. Comet 2. And mine. Why not? Actually, his name is Sephiroth. I thought that was for another form that's coming up. I will admit these meteors are doing a lot less damage than I anticipated. Never mind, it worked. Worried about the other party members? Yep. Yeah. Not really. Let's just keep going. Let's just... I'm just thinking, you need to strike at the core in order to beat all the things, so... Hopefully we can take out his wing before we can strike at the core. As we casually just sit here through meteors. Translators interpreted as Rebirth Sephiroth / Reverse Sephiroth. Yeah, that's, that feels like it checks out. Have some more comments, why don't you? You know what? Just for this... Oh wait, I have Quadra Magic. Probably shouldn't use Ultima in this fight, because I know there's a certain glitch it's attributed with that, so... Have another comet. There they assume Bizarro. Okay. That makes sense. No, it's yeah, Bizarro Enegi. I don't think I noticed that the first time. Also, I'm fairly certain it's, there we go. Left magic dead. Yeah, let's have a look at the others. As Kate, Sif, and the others are coming to save the day. Let's go for it. Head portion revived. That's not good. I'm sure we can manage just fine. Oh yeah, and I'm fairly certain his little wings there also have their own various different types of magics they can use. Right, Magic Dad? Not really. Let's just keep going. We gotta destroy that core after all. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, you need to destroy the core on each of the sides before you can destroy the main body. Let's keep going. Right core defense down. He's trying to pull out all the tricks, but nothing's working. Come on, we can strike at that core! Alright, core dead. Then I think for this, more comets, more comets. There it is, Bizarro Enegi, which I think he just uses on himself. Nah, let's keep going. Definitely hearing a fair bit of the Sephiroth theme in here as well. We should be fine as long as we can take out the rest of it. Just gonna fast forward for this a little. It's just nothing but comets. Yeah, we gotta strike at that core. A little bit of the classic FF battle baseline too. Ah, yeah. I can definitely see it. I don't think I thought this through enough. These comets aren't really doing all that much damage to him. And now I have to deal with the head as well? Okay. Thankfully, I have the MP for... Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure... Oh, I think I... Yes, summon. Knights of the Round! Head portion be dead. You really gotta have this home, don't you? Left course he did, yeah. I think now we can shift back to the central party and begin battle proper. Fun fact is, I'm fairly certain if you have certain requirements, like I think having Vincent and Yuffie in your party, actually recruiting them, and all the party average level being a certain level. This boss actually has 3 different variants. This is just the one where you battle it with every single one of your party members, but otherwise, another option, you can have 2 parties fighting this, or just 1. Oh, camera. Head portion dead. I think all that's left is the core, I think. Where are the other members? Yeah. Again, back to Yuffie. Just gotta destroy all the portions of it, I guess. We'll admit this particular fight not exactly the one I'm not exactly accustomed to, unfortunately. Okay, head portion dead. Anything more you have to say to me? You can actually stick to this intro party and hit now, not really, and beat this boss easily. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. Probably should have called in Knights of the Round again. W magic. Let's do another comet. See how this one compares to Vinny's. I think, no, not really. I was gonna say, Knights of the Round used on the previous boss also buffs the health of this boss as well, so that might also be a contributing factor to this taking so long. Just figured I may as well give you some kind of fight so you don't just walk all over it. Have another Knights of the Round, sir. Eventually. I'm starting to think quad meteors may have been a mistake. Also, Tifa's just standing here. I imagine if this was inactive, she would have been dead long ago. I always usually defeat the Jova defense on the difficulty of both this and the next fight. Yeah. I know that at the very least. It's kind of a neat little detail. I suppose since we're going through this with regards to some of the history of this game, I thought it was kind of interesting about the planned relationship between Sephiroth and Aerith, which you can plainly see by both of them having the hair vents. Like at one point they were supposed to be lovers, at another point they were supposed to be relatives, which is kind of weird when you read into it like that. But it's one of those things where I can't help but wonder what could have been. It might not have been as great as what we got, but still figured it would have been quite interesting nonetheless. Also, hello again. It's gonna be interesting actually seeing what happens when I use this in the next fight. You know, the fight everybody knows. And now, the final curtain! For what we got, it's easy to say, I suppose. When the end outcome is as good as this. Yeah, I see that. Oh, he's going. He's going. He's sinking. I think that's it. He's gone. Is it over? Well, here we go, with the infamous boss theme. I have heard this many a times in many a different type of game. It's the most iconic battle theme probably ever. And here we are, the real form, Sephiroth. Gonna start this off, I think, with a D barrier, just to get rid of that wall. Start off with the Knights of the Round, because why not? Oh yeah, he also has Shadow Flare. Yep, he's here. And he's probably gonna ruin my day. Oh no, Barrett's just straight up dead. Yeah, let me get rid of that barrier for you. See if I go to Town Life, go pick up Barrett's. Oh yeah, I forgot I put Quadra Magic. Ah, that's... I think, fun fact as well, I think this is all in Latin. The lyrics to this. Where's my Phoenix? In case we didn't already T-parry you. I could have sworn I had the lyrics somewhere, but I don't have them on me at the moment, so may as well take this time to look them up. Go for it, Tifa. Enemy skill, big guard. And he's using it, the Pale Horse. Weird name, but I think, given what comes next, it's appropriate. Let's see if I can take him out before he uses it. I think, as far as I'm aware, the lyrics translate to burning inside with violent anger, fate, monstrous and empty. Come, come, oh come, do not let me die. There's not a lot of lyrics to this, but what lyrics there are, it's the most iconic thing. Like, obviously, the first time I heard this, aside from various different videos on YouTube and such, was obviously Kingdom Hearts, and I can't help but feel as though, as time has gone on, the magnitude of this theme has been devalued somewhat. It's gonna be interesting to see if I can actually take him out before he uses his infamous move. Let's go again. I can't help but wonder just how many people have actually gone through this fight just like this. Probably more than I dare to imagine. It's curtains for you! Right, is he gonna do the thing now? Just so much damage being done. You know, I'm gonna let... There it is, there it is, there it is. There's the meme move. think, fun fact, for the way he disappears like that, I think this technically counts as a summon. Behold, Cloud. This is the power of math. I do find this kind of funny. We've been spending this whole game trying to prevent the collision of Meteor with Earth, and then Sephiroth just casually summons another one. One with the power to destroy Pluto. Wreck up Jupiter like this, just turn into a donut. I've seen this plenty of times. It's just, can't imagine how insane this must have been seeing this for the first time back in '97 as this goes straight into the sun. I can't help but feel that, even if we stop Meteor, it's not going to make much of a difference. Considering this is supposedly canonical in terms of this game. Even if we stop Meteor, Earth is kind of screwed anyway, it seems. Wake up! Yeah, this still seems insanely imposing, just throwing this out at us. And it only does percentage damage. Can't reach? What do you mean? I have long-range materia. Also, let's throw out a White Wind just to help out Tifa. At least in theory. Yeah, it definitely helps that I can speed up the Knights of the Round summon, because it goes on for a bit. Oh. There we go. That's the final boss. We did at least get a few good hits in. But now, all that he is fading. The evil is defeated. And we shall never have to deal with Sephiroth ever again. Ever. This is kind of a sad way to see him go, just sort of reduced to dust like this. Especially given all the context with his history and whatnot. This is all we could do. Wait, what about Holy? What's gonna happen to the planet? That, I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all that we could do. Alright, everyone. We did our best. That's it. Let's go home proud. Sudden Smash Scream Sephiroth has been unlocked. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, fellas. Who's up for... Oh. What happened? I feel it. What? He's still here. Still... Shinji? He's laughing! Woo! Shinji! I'm waiting, Cloud. That's not my name, but okay. Not sure if I'm positively alright showing this, but it is the end of the game nonetheless, and gameplay's pretty much over. What do you know of parallel dimensions, Cloud? Here, where all realities become one. Sephiroth, I'm pretty sure this is just the inside of my head. I know. And I'm still here. Why am I imagining you with your shirt off? Well, here we are. I remember this whole area being black, just a black void usually, but I guess not. Come on, Omni Slash! Maria loved this planet. I will not let you destroy it! This is the end to you, and the end of my cursed past. How much are they going to change and redo? Probably a lot. Also, fun fact, I'm fairly certain Sephiroth here only has 1 hit point. So, a little bit overkill. Also, I'm guessing they had to crop the FMV quite a bit in order to get it on the disc. Well, it's done. I'll probably save my thoughts to the credits. And I do wonder if in the redo, Aerith and Zack are gonna survive and they're all gonna walk away happy. At least not this spot. Yeah, I imagine this spot will be mostly the same. Livestream. Ah, it's just like Kingdom Hearts 3. With Aqua being dragged out of the Dark Realm. Junior, get me out of her hand! I cannot hold on! So forgive me if I'm wrong, I'm fairly certain in the remakes that Tifa's eyes aren't red. Wake up, Cloud. I think I'm beginning to understand. What? An answer from the planet. The Promised Land. I think I can meet her there. Yeah. Let's go meet her. They are red? Okay. Needless to say, I can definitely see why people like Tifa a lot. Aside from the 2 obvious reasons. Hey, where is everyone? They all went ahead to Burger King. Hey! I'm glad you're all safe. They all seem to be safe too. But now what are we gonna do? Holy should be moving soon. That means this place will totally... Oh, later luck, don't fail me now. I love how the cigarette just falls out of his face like that. Oh, there's the high wind. So now we get to see where this part of the Smash Ultimate stage comes into play. Hey BZ, we were just coming to the end of the game. Sorry I missed the fight against Sephiroth, it was wild. And we are out of there, I think. Very sort of, Return of the Jedi sort of thing. Barely escaping the blast. Oh, definitely barely. Now activate 3rd gear! Shoot! Come on, emergency! And then it turns into yet an entirely different craft. Meanwhile, back in Midgar? Oh, we're back in Calm. The Flower Girl? Oh, Marlene actually gets to have a moment to herself. It's cute. It's like sometimes you kind of forget she's part of the plot until Barrett mentions her, which is kind of a shame. Anyways, meanwhile back in the Majora's Mask. Jesus. It's even bringing up hurricanes. I mean, the moon didn't even do that. Good lord, what is happening over there? You tell me. Well, there goes Midgar. So much for the Area 1 reactor being like a firecracker, right? It's a miracle if anyone survives that, but wait! Seems like Holy is a little too late. Yeah. Possibly. And somehow Marlene isn't blinded by this. You think you can be able to turn that telescope the other way? It's like the ultimate clash between black magic and white magic, and media seems to be winning out. Midgar seems to be toast. I mean, it was probably toast anyway, but still, even more toast. Wait a damn minute! What's gonna happen to Midgar? We can't let that happen! Had everyone take refuge in the slums. But the way things are now, it's like too late for Holy. Peter's like approaching the planet. Holy's having like the opposite effect. Forget Midgar. We gotta like worry about the planet. I mean, we have this Knights of the Round material. We could just slice the meteor up into several pieces. What's that? Seems as though the planet is here to lend itself a hand, huh? It's gonna be a wonder if humanity actually survives this, considering what we learned about Holy before. It's like, sure, the planet will survive, but at what cost? What the hell is that? Livestream. Why Valley Girl Red 13? That's been the case all throughout the playthrough. I just thought it was funny considering his portrayal in Rebirth. That's common. So Sephiroth Everett has a huge influence on the live stream courtesy of being a Citra. Okay. Then that brings to mind, if Sephiroth was in the live stream and he's dead now, does he still have an influence over it similar to Aerith? What's gonna be the repercussions of this, I wonder? I'm sure everything will be fine. Yes. Yep, it looks as though the entire plan is coming to aid Holy in holding back the moon. No way that's getting through! Sephiroth can never truly die. Oh, there she is. And, think that's it. Executive producers. Well, that's the end of the game. Close out the game in the same way... Close out the game the shot that opened it? Yeah, that is quite poetic in a way. There is one thing which I meant to ask you, which I never quite got. The whole Sephiroth thing, because I remember you saying that while Sephiroth had been in the Northern Crater this entire time, he did also kill Aerith, and that wasn't all just in Cloud's head. Was that like a Genova slash soldier clone which had taken on Sephiroth's image slash mind? Not really certain if I understood that or not. I meant to ask you earlier, but... Okay, it was a robe. It was a robe guy that killed Sephiroth. Okay, it was one of the robe guys who just had taken on... who Sephiroth had just used as an avatar of his. Okay, that checks out. So, what a game, eh? What a game. I think it's weird. Because I definitely feel as though this, despite all the grinding I had to do off stream and some of the little foibles I may have come across with certain things that probably didn't work properly, this is one of the greatest of all time. Yeah, I'd definitely say this is one of my new favorite games. Period. And most people don't even consider this the best game in the series. I mean, it's definitely the most, I suppose, iconic for when it came out. It's the one that's had the most influence on not only the series but pop culture in general, and has arguably had the most spin-offs of any Final Fantasy title, but surpasses Xenoblade 1 as my favorite RPG of all time. Yeah. It's definitely in the running, I'd say. Because I definitely do have a soft spot for Xenoblade as well, but I don't think we're going to be playing Xenoblade in this year. Only recently topped by Rebirth. That's another thing as well. I'm definitely interested to see how I fare with Remake slash Rebirth, because while those are definitely going to be more expensive, it's going to be interesting to seeing how it's compared going for this all over again. Still all OG and still all the original in high regard. Oh yeah. It's definitely going to be interesting going back and playing what many people do consider to be the best Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy VI, and seeing how it compares to this, because I'm fairly certain these two, this and 6, are in the running for some of the best video games of all time. And I guess with my whole thing about going back and playing older games, as opposed to just waiting for new ones, which are inevitably going to be filled with several caveats and terms of services and microtransactions, I definitely want to say that I feel, and I hate to say the word, privileged for being able to experience this game. Ending with the classic Final Fantasy theme, just to really bring it home, just to really cement it as part of the series. I'm gonna miss it, in all honesty. It's like Xenoblade when I reach the end. I'm gonna miss this world, I'm gonna miss all these characters. Oh, 500 years later, okay. Also, I've been playing FF1 lately. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting going for that as well. And if we look at this, somehow 13 managed to have babies, even though I was led to assume he was the last of his kind. Talking about Final Fantasy? Yeah, we're talking about Final Fantasy. It is weird though, because again, not sure who the mother of these two is, and even so, given the portrayal of Red 13 I've given him throughout this series, I didn't really think of him as the type. I know he's a long-lived species, just, I guess he had to take a long time to really cope after the cancellation of the Acolyte. Like, yes! Oh my god! The power of many for robbing! And, there's Midgard being slowly reclaimed by nature. Looking very much like my own hometown. And there we go! Final Fantasy VII. Nature prevails. How you describe literally sounds like Sonic. Yeah, I've heard the Final Fantasy series and Sonic being conflated similarly. Mostly with regards to their, I suppose, rival series with, oh. And then the game just closed. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but, yeah. As I was saying, one thing that I have definitely heard with regards to, Final Fantasy is it's similar to the comparison when comparing Final Fantasy to Dragon Quest with Sonic to Mario, where one is just generally consistently good, while the other has higher highs and lower lows. More drastic lower lows. Now the ending here is ambiguous as to what it means for humanity. Yeah. Until, of course, Advent Children. Probably not going to stream that. I'm not sure I can stream that. I haven't probably seen it all the way through, though, so I'll probably have to do that in my own time. But I think that's a good place to end it off. I didn't actually expect the game to just close like that. So, I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break from Final Fantasy for now, once I've finally done with 14. The last era of Advent Children is good. Oh, goody. Well, that's certainly something to look forward to, but yeah. Next week, we finally begin my first Nuzlocke, Pokemon Sapphire. But until then, take care. Bye-bye.